You run on batteries while I'm a good old American manpower. Duke ripping off the Bat's head. Man versus machine. The final battle between Duke and Mars. Presented by Skybound Entertainment. Distributed by Image Comics. Duke Volume 1, Issue 5. In the remains of the pit, Colonel Hawk interrogates Clutch on where Duke took the Sky Striker after their battle with Major Blood and the Bloodhounds. Clutch refuses to talk, but Stalker tells Hawk that they were able to find Dr. Adele Burkhart's tracker in the wreckage, meaning they can track where Duke was headed. Meanwhile, Duke is still being strangled by the claw of the battle android trooper. Mercer and Destro watch the fight from the shadows. Deciding to take a different approach, Destro emerges and explains his philosophy to Duke. Destro says, "It's called a battle android trooper, BAT for short. How do you like it? They never question orders, complain, or surrender. They are the future. Unlike you, but you have been a thorn in my side long enough that I felt it was my time we met. Face to face, I did my research. Conrad Hager, once a great soldier, but recently fallen from grace and too far down the rabbit hole. However, I have a proposition for you, Duke. What am I building here will revolutionize the world. In all wars, there is only one winner, the weapons, and those that control them. The Destro family has controlled those arms of war for centuries, and now the world is up for grabs. But I am not a fool. I know that I need people like you, people burned by the system, betrayed by their country. You know as well as I do that the red in red, white, and blue is made from your blood." He offers Duke a place in Mars, which Duke rebuffs with the accusation that his robot killed Frosting. Destro is fascinated at the idea of transforming robot, but assures Duke that he didn't build it. He falsely claims that it was built by the U.S. military in order to sway Duke to his side, but Duke sees through the lie. When Destro offers him a hand, Duke takes it and pulls Destro into a headbutt. Destro then leaves Duke to the Bat, which easily knocks him to the ground. As Destro leaves, Mercer informs him that Duke's tracker pinged again, meaning he's likely being followed. Deciding to cut his losses, Destro orders Scrap Iron to destroy the facility. The Bat takes off its claw feature and attacks with a flamethrower. Duke looks a little concerned. Duke picks up a machine gun, but it's unloaded. He remarks, "I honestly didn't expect them to practice gun safety before using the gun to hit the Bat." Despite the flamethrower threat, Duke smashes the gun against the Bat trooper, breaking it. He taunts, "You run on batteries. Well, I'm a good old American manpower." Duke then jumps on the Bat's shoulders, grabbing underneath and starts yanking at its head. With sheer determination, he pulls and pulls until he rips the head and the spinal column out of the robot, overpowering the Bat. Duke exclaims, "Take that, you stupid robot." However, even after ripping off the head and spinal cord of the Bat, it continues to operate. Astonished, Duke remarks, "You've got to be kidding me," as the Bat whirls the flamethrower everywhere. Duke spears the Bat and takes the spinal cord and its head and whirls it around, finally reaching its destination of the Bat's power source. He is aiming to crush its power. As he smashes the power source, memories flood back of his friend Frosty being killed by another type of robot, a flying robot. We know them as the Decepticons. Driven by rage and determination, Duke relentlessly attacks the Bat's energy source, reliving the moment of his friend's death with each blow. Smash, smash, smash. Finally, after a relentless assault, Duke destroys the Bat, severing its connection to the energy source. Duke says, "I got you, Frost. I got you. Let's go home." Boom! Exhausted, Duke collapses to the ground as the facility explodes around him. Later, news reports declares Duke dead, claiming his body was discovered in Colorado mountains. He has been cleared of the murder of Dr. Burkhart, and authorities are currently searching for Major Blood, who remains at large. Duke wakes up at a hospital where Colonel Hawk and CoverGirl greet him. Hawk tells Duke that he was trying to protect him by not telling him the truth, but now thanks to Duke's efforts, they know more about Destro and Mars than ever before. Hawk brings Duke to the pit, reuniting him with Clutch, and tells Duke that he wants to lead a highly trained special mission force to handle the new threats that are emerging. Hawk says, "I want you to build a highly trained special mission force, one that can handle these new threats on the horizon." Duke says, "Not a chance. I'm not fighting anyone's secret war." Clutch, "You got a ride out of here?" Hawk, "Hold on, Duke. This is bigger than you know. There's a lot more happening here than you can imagine. It's more than just Destro. It's more than just one jet that turns into a robot. Duke says, what do you mean? Cover girl, one of our drones caught this on a surveillance a few months ago. This big SOB turns into a truck. Destro might not have built them, but someone did, and we need to know what they are and how to stop them. You already proved you can, son. What do you say now, Duke? We destroy them all. Notes: Dr. Burkhart's tractor given to Duke in issue 1 was established as being taken off Duke off-panel last issue. The footage Hawk shows Duke of Optimus Prime shows him with the Megatron arm, indicating the footage was captured at least sometime after Transformers 4. Destro's maroon suit jacket features a leopard print lining on the inside, inspired by the infamous Pimp Daddy Prophet Director Destro figure. The Jeep that Destro, Mercer, and Scrap Iron escape in is based on the Cobra Stinger vehicle with a slightly modified front bumper and redesigned missile launcher on the back. Duke having to fake his death ahead of the formation of G.I. Joe mirrors the setup of the original IDW continuity. The description of this new team as a highly trained special mission force is of course pulled directly from the narration of the original G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero cartoon series theme. Experience the Energon Universe in older videos such as Duke, Transformers, and Cobra Commander.